Hi, Pam Bivans here in my home here in Lompoc, California. And I wanted to give you a quick tip on how to bring more peace into your life. Okay, so on that thought, I want to give you a story about how I went through this. And at the end of it, it will show you how you can too. Okay, so what happened to me? I used to work with my local court, and I did customer service at the counter. I was speaking with someone, walking them through a process that they needed to go through to get their situation handled, and I had a coworker that sat in back of me while I was at the counter. And what happened is while I was talking to this person, I assumed that the gal in back of me didn't know if I knew the answer, so she yelled out the answer over me. And I kind of took offense to it. So, I finished up with the customer and did what I needed to do, but I held that inside, that resentment. And it was, gosh, it kind of ate me up. It kind of consumed me, is what it did. And as I went through the week, after the weekend had done, and it kept playing over and over and over into my head. And that was a choice that later realized that I made, that I chose to hang on to this. So what I chose to do, once I figured that part out, is I went to the gal and asked to talk to her during a break. And I told her what I was doing and what I took offense to, and asked her to forgive me. And of course, this was very emotional for me. So I was kind of teary-eyed and all this other stuff. But she didn't even remember it. And so it was just me eating myself up. It was just so sad. So the point of it is, once I asked her for forgiveness, and of course she gave it because she didn't remember it, I released that and was so much happier after that. So what I'm going to urge you to do is, if you have chosen to be offended by someone or are jealous of someone, talk to them. Let them know how you're feeling. And it can be emotional, and that's okay. But tell them how you're feeling and that you need their forgiveness to be able to work through it. And that is the main thing. You need to work through it. And sometimes you can do it without getting the other person involved. You have to change your mindset. You need to dwell on something positive instead of that negative thing. Okay? So, this is all for this video. I hope this helped you. Now, I, of course, am here in my home. It is about 8:30 in the morning, and everyone in the house have gone doing their thing, and I am nicely just sitting around and having a nice quiet time. But that memory came to mind, and I thought it would be a good thing to share, because it got me over a really big hump that I felt. So you have a great day, and God bless.